Our next guest has had a lot of success in television, including her memorable role as the lizard lady Diana in the TV series V. She now co-stars in Mission Impossible, which airs Saturdays on ABC. Please welcome the lovely Jane Badler. Well, hi there.
Hi.
It's a lovely, what do you call that thing?
It's called a bustier.
Ah.
Yeah, and I went to a lot of stores to find the perfect one.
Okay, now is that ever worn without the jacket?
Yeah, it is. If I was going to a club, probably like a nightclub or something, I would, but...
Yeah. Could we put up the nightclub lighting in here? No, I don't mean to embarrass you, and I hope I haven't. That's certainly not my goal here.
No.
But enough about that. Let's. What will we talk about? How about this? One thing I did know is you filmed this show, this Mission Impossible show, like halfway around the world.
Yeah, we shoot the whole show in Australia, and as a matter of fact, right after the show, I've got a flight, and I'm going to...
I know, we have to get you out of here pretty soon.
I know, actually, I'm going for 7 months, so it's a really long time.
You're going to stay there for 7 months and do all of it? Yeah,
so it's like you're leaving your country for a really long time.
I guess you are. Yeah, do you like it there? Was it fun?
Yeah, it's really great there. I mean, there's no smog, and there's a lot less people, per land mass. And so it's just really great, and I feel very unanxious there. Yeah. I like that.
Is Peter Graves the only member of the original show that's with the show?
Yeah, Peter Graves is the only one who came back, and then Phil Morris, who was Greg Morris, he was one of the original ones.
That's right. Greg always used to be in the elevator shaft, putting up things and perspiring. I remember that.
Yeah, and his son's always in the elevator shaft. Yeah, he took over the technical part of it.
Yeah, well, someone has to do that. Yeah. Sure.
But it's good to have one person on the show that's been there before. Because, Peter's been there, and he's very stable, and he's like a rock, and we're all sort of crazy and younger, and,
Yeah, Peter's 83 years old. Few people know that. No, it's not. He looks, he looks great. And, it's nice it's a good role for him.
Yeah, it's a very good role.
Now, you get to play different characters, don't you? They dress you up in disguises?
Yeah, actually, it's really great, because every week, you play a different character, and it's very challenging, and usually you don't see the script till about 2 days before you go on.
So you get to do different accents? And,
yeah, I've done an English accent, and a Hungarian accent, and a French, and like later on, you're going to see a clip of a character I played.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't know until that moment before I played the part what accent I was going to use.
What was it supposed to be?
Because, they wanted me to do a Cockney accent, and I couldn't do a Cockney accent, and I kept trying to do one, and I couldn't.
So what did you settle on here?
So, well, my background is Romanian, Romanian, Hungarian, that kind of thing. So I thought, well, let me just do, like, my roots, where I'm from. Well, I'm not from there, but... No. And, plus I kind of, like, based that character on Aldonza, and I wanted to do it sort of like that.
So you went from Cockney to Hungarian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
the cameras are about to roll, and I decided to do that accent instead.
Well, maybe we should look at this clip, since we're talking about it. And this is from an upcoming show, or one that's...
No, now it's upcoming in reruns.
Upcoming in reruns. Yes. Well, if you haven't seen it the first time, you'll get a chance to not see it again. Here's the clip for Mission Impossible, Jane Badler.
She's very good, Your Honor. If you cross her palm, Miss Silver.
I see something. Something's coming now. I see a gentleman's house.
Oh, it's here. That's the manor.
There is evil. Great evil.
What do you say, girl?
No! He is coming. The great one is coming.
What do you want about? Who's coming? Sam. She saw him.
Master. The evil one.
The evil one. What is this? Looks like a little Three Stooges action there.
No, that's the sign of the devil.
Now, do you mind talking about this lady?
Oh, no, I love talking about that.
Because sometimes people play an offbeat character and they get a little tired of it. But you have great affection for Diana, was her name, right?
Oh, yeah.
But under this face was a lizard.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's any people who watch V, but it was lizards in human form.
Yeah.
And
Now, if I'm not, didn't you have a strange diet? Didn't you eat like rats and
Oh,
bugs?
yeah. Actually, that's like the most famous scene. I mean, in the original miniseries, nobody knew they were lizards until there was finally a scene, and she's sort of chatting, going back and forth and chatting very comfortably with someone. All of a sudden, she just picks up a huge rat and plops it in her mouth. And that's like the scene that everyone, like, to this day, they see me and they go, oh, you're the one who ate the rat.
Yeah. Well,
and it's like, that's what I think I'll always, no matter what I do from now on in life.
Not many people. Olivier has never eaten a rat, so you have that distinction for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But that was a fun series. Now, you're a lovely young lady. Have you ever gone the beauty contest route? I see a title or two in your past just by looking in your eyes.
Yeah, I was in the Miss America pageant when I was 18 years old, and yeah, that was quite an experience actually, and that got me involved in singing because I was in I did nightclub singing. I know Tina, you have a lovely voice, but I did a lot of singing too when I was young, and it was pretty depressing, actually.
Why is that?
Well, because I
any good?
No, I was okay. Yeah. But I used to wear, like, in those days, you used to wear, like, the long gowns with lots of cleavage and the false eyelashes and the wigs. And I used to sing, like, I gotta be me. And I was like, and I mean, I used to sing in the Holiday Inns, and there'd be, like, all these drunks, and, everyone was chatting, no one was listening.
Yeah, but see, you can look back and laugh at it now.
Yeah, now I can laugh at it, but it was, at the time, it was, it was probably a good experience. Somewhere there's character building there.
Do you do commercials? A lot of people come here and start doing some of those.
Yeah, well, when I first started in the business, that's how I got started. I did, like, literally hundreds of commercials. I did tampons and Playtex bras and,
I remember that.
Arid and all the hygienic things.
What? Are bra commercials difficult to do?
Oh, bra commercial. Well, nowadays I was noticing on television now they show the girl in the bra.
Yeah, I guess before you.
But before my time.
No, before you couldn't do that.
Yeah, but when I was doing them, you weren't allowed to show bras on TV.
So how do you model a bra when you don't?
So what they had to do is they tried to make your. Wow, can I say that on camera?
What is it? Oh, breast? Sure, of course you can say. You can't say Hooters or Winnebagos. But breast, sure.
No, but actually, they had to look as perfect, like so perfect that no one had them. And nowadays everybody's doing them perfect. But then you didn't hear about that much.
Yeah.
So
sounds a little not degrading, but embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing. Yeah. I mean, I would wear a sweater, and they'd put like huge weights around my sweater so that there would not be a wrinkle when you stood up. And people were poking and touching, and I needed the money.
Again, something else you can look back.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, you literally have to get out of here and jump on an airplane. You're not coming back for 7 months?
7 months. So.
Well, it'll be our loss, but I hope you come back and see us when you do return. And enjoy your time in Australia with another season of Mission Impossible, which airs Saturday nights. Nice having you, Jane Badler.
It's changing to Thursday nights at 8, opposite Cosby.
Thursday nights at 8, opposite Cosby.
Yeah.
Lots of luck.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Stay right there for just a moment. We'll take a break and be back with Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield.
The Pat Sajak Show, sponsored by Craig, which brings you good